Hey, my loves, we are live. Right now I'm in my bathroom, so I'm holding holding the phone. I usually go live in my room, but a couple people I know are having a gaming. They're having a game going on, and if you any kind of gamer, it can get kind of loud in there. So I'm gonna be in my bathroom shooting this right now, and I just want to say. I love everybody. This is a marathon because Auntie's trying to get the Dragon Con. First of all, let me go ahead and put this up here so people will know, and I can pin this comment. And give me 1 second, my loves. I love you so much. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Hey, thank you, love. Um, I hope you're knowing that you're beautiful, knowing that you're great. Everything with you is wonderful, and just you're just being the best you and person and version you can be. Cause I love you. Oh, dang it! I was supposed to hit that one. Okay, let me try it again. I'm sorry, my loves. Give me 1 second. You are so influential. Oh, my love, don't do that. I'm trying to stay focused, and you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna really make me cry. Please don't. Um, so let me put the handles in here so people know, and then we'll get started on why we're here, and we're gonna have some. We're gonna be on here a little while, good while, and we're gonna talk about some things, and hope everybody is all right. Is everybody staying hydrated? Cause it is so hot out there. I had to go out this morning, and I was so hot when I came in. I had planned on doing this live a lot earlier, but I just laid across my floor and just stayed there for a minute because I was so hot and drained. Hey, love, how are you? Oh, that's my sister right there. Hey, Lady T, I love her. And I just laid on the floor because I was so hot and just, ready to just relax and go. Okay, there we go. Here we go. We got it now. Okay, so let me pin this. Can you pin a comment now? Wait a minute, what's going on? It won't let me pin my comment. Is it not letting you pin comments anymore? Okay. Y'all help out to y'all. Is it not letting you pin comments anymore? Okay, got it. I found it. I had to touch it hard. Okay. All right. So wait a minute. Okay, it didn't do it. Lord, y'all pray for y'all auntie. I'm really trying to get this done. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. We got it now. Hello, beautiful. How's your day? My day is going wonderful. I just was telling everybody it's so hot out here, and I hope everybody's staying hydrated. So the reason for this live is because I don't know if anybody seen my post where I said next weekend is Labor Day weekend, and it is also DragonCon weekend. For those of you who don't know, I love gaming. I have a friend who has got me so involved in games. I love gaming. I love cosplay. I've gotten into anime. And DragonCon has a very special place in my heart because DragonCon is the first con I ever went to. And so it just really has a very special place in my heart. One thing I did not know is that this year they raised the prices, I think by like $40. And DragonCon is already one of the more expensive cons because it spans like I think it spans like 3 or 4 hotels, maybe more. But it's a wonderful experience. That's your birthday weekend. Oh, it is T. Oh, happy early birthday, sis. Happy early birthday, sis. Happy early. I'm sorry, I'm being silly. But yeah. Oh, look at you. And it stands for 4 or 5 hotels. It's a wonderful thing. It's very, but with it being 4 hotels and Labor Day weekend, it is a very expensive con, and and like I said again, they've raised the prices $40, and I didn't even know this until I just went to go until a friend of mine told me, and I was like, what? I was like, it already was higher than a lot of the other cons, and now it's like $40 more, and so I was like, whoa. So for me, this means a lot to me because anybody who knows me knows I'm a simple girl. I don't ask for too much. Like, let me watch my soap operas Let me have a place to lay my head. Let me cook a little food every now and then. Let me go to a con if it happens. And so I'm really trying to get there. Thank you. It's September 2nd. Okay, I gotta make sure, even though it's drag con, I gotta make sure I shout you out, Lady T, on your birthday weekend. So I'm praying I get the drag con. I'm hoping we just. I've always been a person that I speak it into existence. It'll happen. And so a lot of times people say, well, we can just send you the ticket money and stuff like that, or stuff, things of that nature. What people don't understand is, one thing about it is the ticket within itself is high. But you also have to look at other factors into that. That's why I was asking for, anything anybody can give. Because also you have to realize that with it being a 4-day con, it's hot outside. You're going to be walking back and forth between hotels, so you got to stay hydrated. Then you'll be there. You're going to get something to eat. And with it being Labor Day weekend, they're going to jack up the prices there. And also, another thing about me, so anybody knows, last year I moved to a safer neighborhood, which I absolutely love. The one bad thing about it is that I stay way at the back of the complex. Like, I stay so far at the back of the complex to where it takes me about 10 to 12 minutes, and that's if I'm speed walking to get to my bus stop. And so for me, when I go out like Saturday, Sunday, I hate to, with it being, crazy temperatures, I hate to be getting on the bus hot, musty, and sweaty and going to cons. So I'm definitely trying to see if I can Uber. Now, I'm not trying to Uber the whole way, but I'm hoping that I can just Uber to at least the nearest train station, because there's a train station like not even a mile. So one time I Ubered there, and I think it was only like $10. So that's including it. And that's just the basic stuff. That's not depending if you want to do anything else, or you see a souvenir you want to buy. But for me, this con has it has a special place in my heart, because it's the first con I ever went to. So whatever someone could give, $1, $2, I promise you, nothing is too small and nothing is too little, because I really, really want to go. How much is your ticket? Who, girl? Only because my sister asked me, but they don't jack them up from what I last checked. They were $180 for the whole weekend. Yeah, no joke. Yes, so you can see why. Majority of most cons I went to, usually for like the whole weekend, is usually like about maybe like $80 to $90, but they've jacked it to like $180, and that's just the ticket. That include anything food. That's just, so you can see why, like, I'm kind of like, woo, that's a lot. But I'm claiming I'm gonna get it. I'm claiming everything's gonna be, we're gonna get there. And it's gonna be all right. And I hope if I see anybody there, that you won't be scared to, talk to me or come up to me. Hey, we maybe play a game. Cause also I'm gonna, if anybody's involved in magic, I am gonna be definitely, I wanna be in some pods, cause I don't know about any of this, but I absolutely love Magic the Gathering. I had a friend get me into it, and I am absolutely a fan of Magic the Gathering. So I'm hoping there'll be some people there where we can play some pods and play Magic the Gathering. But I'm just hoping I get there, and we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep and hold the faith. Okay. All right. So that is the reason why I'm doing the live. So right about now, to keep the live going, so we kind of get this marathon and try to get Auntie's ticket. Are there any topics or anything anybody wants to talk about? If you put it down there, we're gonna talk about it. Open discussion. Anything we'll put down there. Anything you want to talk about, we can put down there. But yeah, this is a marathon to help get Auntie's ticket to Dragon Con. And again, like I say, they raised the prices of Dragon Con by I think $40. And it is one of the most expensive cons. But it is so wonderful. Cause last year was my first year going, and it was it basically was an experience that changed my whole entire life. And made me, I wouldn't say it made me develop a love for gaming. I would say is that it showed me how much I love playing certain games. I'll say that, because it was always there. So if anybody has any topics they want to talk about, just let me know. We'll talk about them. So I guess I'll start off with did anybody see my video I did about Funky and Neva and Chloe, and that whole situation was going? And y'all been giving me great comments on that video. And again, as I say, I understand that the show was entertainment. I understand that it was entertainment news. I get that. I understand that Funky and Neva has the right to say anything he wants to say about her music, and as an artist, I get that. But again, as I always say, when he started talking about her looks, that's when he crossed the line. And especially with the fact of black women having to go through so much right now, it was just unbelievable. And now he recently gave an apology. Some people are saying they don't feel like it's a good apology. I don't know whether it was today or tomorrow, but he's supposed to be on Simone Sanders' Peacock. She has a Peacock show. And I don't know whether it's Saturday or tomorrow, was today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow though. And he's gonna discuss this. So we'll see if Bucket even totally atones for that situation. And let's just make sure that we're protecting black women at all costs. We are doing everything we need to do to just make sure black women are treated fairly and equally. Because black women go missing so much on a daily basis. It is just it is so uncalled for. And I just want to make sure that my black sisters out there know that as a black trans woman, I love them. I love them with all my heart. I'm here to support them. I'm here to love them. I'm here to make sure they live their best life because black women to me deserve so much. And I love you with all of my whole entire heart. Yeah. So if y'all give me some topics, I'll talk about topics. But I'm just gonna talk about a couple of topics. That somebody give me the topics. I don't know if anybody else seen about Carlos Santana. Now, I remember when he won all those Grammys back in, I think it was like maybe late 90s, early 2000s with the song Smooth with Rod Thomas, and I was a big Carlos Santana fan. And he recently was saying that trans people need to stay in the closet. And he's since then apologized. And for me, you know what? I'm just so sick and tired of these celebrities talking about gay and trans and queer people all they want to, and then all of a sudden it's just like they apologize and we're just supposed to forget everything they said. It's just getting so tiresome of having to deal with that over and over and over. It's like, why can't you just allow queer and gay and trans people to just live? Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny, how are you, Danny? We're doing an open discussion. This is to try to get Auntie to Dragon Con. So we're doing an open discussion. And so for me, I just don't understand why we can't let gay and queer people live, because every time someone says something, people always say, oh, you should give them time to learn and you need to educate them. But also when we talk about educating people on gay and trans and non-binary queer rights, the thing about it is, are you willing to learn? Do you have a desire to say, I am going to sit down with someone of that community? And also, what gets me so much is when people want to try to tone, they always pick a gay or queer or trans person that believes exactly the same thing they do. And that does not solve the problem any kind of way. It's just, you're basically doing the same thing you want to do or saying the same thing you want to say, and you're just using a token gay or queer or trans person to push your point on. And that's not right. Because trans rights are human rights, and we have to realize that we as trans people are simply trying to just live. We're trying to survive. We're trying to just, just exist in a world which feels like we shouldn't be who we are, and we should be in the closet, and we should, not do this and not do that. Hey, my little, hey, what is that, Conte? Hey, Conte. Auntie just doing an open discussion live, trying to get to DragCon. If you know anybody, share the live, because we're trying to get anything we can, $1, $2, anything to help get us to DragCon, because those DragCon tickets have went up this year. Yes, ma'am. But I just want all my gay and queer and trans and non-binary sisters to know that I love you. You are wonderful. Live your best life. And especially to the ones who have family members that may have disowned them because they were gay, because they were queer, because they were trans. You get two families. You get the one you were born into, and you get the one you chose. And I want to say, I am so proud of you for walking in your truth. I am so proud of you for simply being who you are. It takes so much courage, especially in a climate where we have over 500 anti-trans bills, where we have, people saying drag queens can't read story times to kids. When we have people saying, when trans women can't use the restroom they identify as, and we're just allowing our so many beliefs and stuff to just take over. And I just want to say, it's not your life. It's not true. If someone is trans, that's their truth. If someone is gay, that's their truth. If they're bisexual, pansexual, if they're non-binary, that is their truth. And they should be able to walk in their truth, be who they are, and exist, and not be scared of what somebody's going to say, or not be scared that their life is going to be threatened every single time they walk out the door. We should be able to live. We're just simply trying to live, and people are saying we don't deserve to live. And gay and queer and trans and non-black people have been here, not, I say it sometimes, not for days, not for weeks, not for months, not for years, but centuries. That's the thing about centuries. But people want to tend like gay and trans people, they just popped up one day and we just magically appeared out of nowhere. We just invented things. But that's so not true. And so that is the reason why I will always stand up for my gay and queer and trans family members. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I want to tell you a story time. So this morning I kind of got sidetracked when I was out because this lady came to me, and she obviously was, a Christian and whatnot. And she came to me, and the way she came to me, she said, she started asking questions, are you born again, all this stuff like that. And I said, look here, I subscribe to God and not religion. And one of her first questions was, okay, so you believe that you're a female? And I said, no, I'm a female. I said, I believe I'm a woman. I identify as a trans woman. I identify as a trans woman. And then she got confused. She said, well, that's what I said, a female. And I said, no, you didn't. I said, and that is the reason, the point that a lot of trans people argue. Being born male or female is your sexual orientation. If someone identifies as trans, non-binary, gender non-conforming, that is their gender identity. A lot of trans women will tell you real quick, they know they were born male, but they identify as a woman. And people are arguing female versus women, female versus woman, and a lot of trans people are not even arguing that point. Not even arguing that. Just being not even arguing that simple point. And we had a long talk, and I allowed her to talk. I was also happy that she allowed me to talk. And at the end, she was like, I don't know if I 100% agree with everything, but she said, you have opened my eyes, and maybe I need to look at some things in the Bible. Maybe I need to look at the way I treat trans gay people. And I was like, what? Did I just convert one of them? Ooh, sorry, throat. I should have brought me a water in here, and I did not. Ooh. But it has just been a wonderful, that was just a wonderful experience. And I was just so happy to be able to just exist in that moment and just be here. Hey, Cardi Monroe. Hey, my love. We're just having this is like an open discussion, like marathon. We're trying to get Auntie to Dragon Con because Dragon Con is next weekend, Labor Day weekend. And baby, they don't raise them ticket prices up. And it's already one of the most expensive cons. Cardi Monroe is, when I say Cardi Monroe is someone I've known for a while. And Cardi Monroe, when I say fashion is on point, when I say I am Cardi Monroe, fashion is on point. When I say I am Cardi Monroe and I say fashion is on point. But I just want us to get to a point to where we are allowing people to live in their truth, whether they are gay, whether they're whether they're bisexual, pansexual, non-binary, gender non-conforming, transgender. But just allow people to walk in their truth. And what I was gonna say, because I had a thought that hit me right then, to the black community, please, a couple things. Please stop saying men that date trans women are gay. Please stop that, because it is so not true. Just because you may not think of that trans woman as a woman does not mean that man does not see the same. Does not mean that man doesn't see something different. He sees the woman she is. Now, are there a lot of guys out there that are trans attractive? Yes, there are. And to the guys that are trans attractive, please be more open about dating trans women, because it will normalize the fact that, trans women deserve love. And trans women are wonderful. Whoever sent me that, I don't know who sent me that, but baby, thank you, because I guarantee you, you helped me get to where I need to be. A trans woman deserve love. Dustin Michael of B5 recently came out, said his girlfriend D Smith is transgender, and to see a young black man come out and say, "This is who I'm dating. I'm dating a trans woman first, and then dating a black trans woman, and then a beautiful brown skinned black trans woman, and all that is such a wonderful thing." Thank you, Lady T. I can't check right now because I'm online, but my sister, whatever you sent me, thank you. I'm probably gonna start crying off all the love I get off here. But thank you so much, Lady T, for whatever you sent me, and I love you, and thank you, my sister. And so we need to make sure that we are loving black trans women openly. And so if more men would be just, open about their attraction, open about them dating trans women, especially black trans women of color, we wouldn't be losing as many sisters as we have. Because for some of y'all who coming on live here, I know what I'm about to say. 2021 was the deadliest year for gender nonconforming and transgender people. Oh, I love you too, Lady T. And a majority of those lives were black trans women and transgender women of color. And I gotta say this, to the black man, you have to stand up more. And to the black women who date black men, we need to please allow black men to be open and honest about who they date. Okay? Because nowadays in the black community, it is 2023. I am so sick and tired of people saying, if a man dates a trans woman, he's gay. If a man dates a man or a woman, he's gay. There are men who like trans women. There are men who are trans, and within the black community, bisexual black men do exist. Bisexual black men do exist. There are black men who like men and like women, and that does not make them gay. They like what they like. To truth be told, there are a lot of men, honestly, out here who are attracted to femininity. Hey, love, welcome to the room, my loves. We're just having a Drag Con marathon Go Raise Me fund for Auntie to be able to get tickets and things I need for the weekend. And so we need to just be open about that, because I know there are some black women who are understanding that black men are bisexual, but there's some black women who are like, oh, I can't date a bisexual black man. And truth be told, that's your choice. But I feel like, and I've learned this so much before, sometimes by creating a list of so many things you don't want, you can actually miss out on somebody great. Now that's not me saying that you don't even have a list of certain standards, but I always say we create the standards of who you're dating. Create your list, and then go back onto that list and look on there and say, okay, what things are absolutely deal breakers? And then after you do those things that are deal breakers, go back and whatever you took off the list, if you took anything off the list that are deal breakers, go back and really find out, can I deal with that? Because the person who may be the person that may be the best person for you, treat you right, and live your life, black woman, might be a man who's a bisexual black man. And he may date you or marry you and be faithful. You never know. You just never know. Okay? And also, and when I'm talking about being bisexual, when it comes to the black community, we ain't even gonna get into pansexual, cause that's a whole nother conversation. Cause y'all call trans women men who date trans women gay, and men who date men and women gay. We ain't gonna talk about pansexual. That ain't the conversation y'all wanna get into, because being pansexual, I have a friend who's gonna be cause it's hot. I had a friend who was pansexual, and cause a lot of people ask me what about what's pansexual. Pansexual means he dated studs, lesbian, straight black women, trans women, trans men. He dated non-binary people, but technically, I don't think non-binary when I met him was really, out there like that. So I would say androgynous. And because my friend he just liked what he liked. It was period. He liked what he liked. And I feel like you can't help who you fall in love with. You just cannot help who you fall in love with. Period. You cannot love. You can't. Who you fall in love with is who you fall in love with. Period. And to all my people out there, I want to tell you: love yourself, be wonderful. All my trans and non-binary family members, we are going to continue to fight this fight. We're going to continue to live. We're going to continue to be. We're going to continue to just love ourselves and be our whole wonderful, absolutely beautiful selves, because we have just we are just special. My trans and non-binary friend, you're special. Special in so many beautiful ways that you don't even know. And that's one of the reasons why I will fight for my entire LGBTQ plus family every day, all day, plus my black women. Okay? So let's just make sure we're standing for each other. Let's make sure we're loving each other. Let's make sure we're being, we're protecting each other and just being the best we can be. Right now we're having an open discussion, so if anybody wants to drop a topic down there for Auntie to talk about, this is just for Auntie to get the Dragon Con and some things I might need, and so just, let me know if you have a topic you want to talk about. Also, did anybody, I forgot to check the news before I got here, but did anybody know, did the guy from the Trump Black Voices for Trump get out of jail yet? Because that is really something, the fact that all 18 other people that were indicted with Trump have been out of jail, and the one person who's a Black Voices for Trump is still in jail. That should tell you something. I'm just saying, that should tell you something. And people are mad at I wasn't with the lady district attorney for locking up Trump. Let me tell you something. I always said this: it was going to be a black woman to take Trump down. I always said it was going to be a black woman to take Trump down. Period. Yeah, that's what I heard. From last I heard, he was still in there, and that is so shameful. And I think they had a GoFundMe. Somebody, now this is what I saw. They had a GoFundMe for him, which was $100,000 to get him out of jail. And from what I saw, last time I said they only raised $4,000. But here's the thing about it: I guarantee you, had that been anybody that wasn't us, I guarantee you, they'd have raised $100,000 and got them out of there. Promise you. And I don't get how in this day and age people can support Trump. I just don't get it. I just do not get it. Okay? My loves, I want to say I love you. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. You are special. And I hope everybody's gonna have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. God forbid I be a drag con, I'm going to enjoy myself. Would you guys like me to? I'm thinking about really. I did take a couple pictures last year. I'm really thinking about really blogging this year, really, really heavy. I want to really try to blog really, really heavy this year. So I'm gonna try to see, can I blog and get you some videos and some pictures and stuff in drag con, and just hopefully just have a wonderful time, and just be in the moment. Cause I don't know. I feel like everybody deserves to be happy every now and then. Deserve to do something they love to do. And just be who they are. And just love life and be wonderful and be something. It's brainwashing. They love to use trans scapegoats for brainwashing, but they truly, yeah, it's true. And the thing about it is that they love to holler, oh, the LGBT plus community is bullies. Excuse me. No, LGBT plus community is being bullied. I don't know if you noticed, to anybody, tell anybody real quick, I don't know if you noticed, but there are 500 anti-trans and drag bills. And those are bills telling people they can't do that, they can't be who they are. They can't go to the restroom they identify as. They can't, just read story time to kids because they're going to do something to kids. But yet the LGBTQ plus community is bullies. No. The people who are against the LGBT plus community, they're the bullies. They're the ones that just don't want queer and gay and trans and non-binary and gender non people to just simply live. And mind your business. And tell them around, say, mind your business. Mind your business sometime. And just allow people to just live and be and exist. Like, come on. Yep. That's how they are. But I just want y'all, my love, to love yourself, be wonderful, be beautiful, and just exist. And I want to thank you to everybody who supports me, because I know right now, the last couple months, I've been going through a lot of shadow banning. I know on certain accounts because I know they are probably trying to take my accounts. But I'm going to keep pushing forward. And I'm loving myself. And I'm going to be wonderful. And I thank you to everybody. Baby, we got it going on. We got to go. Let me say something. To my gay, queer, trans people, we're going to keep pushing forward. We're going to keep existing. We're going to keep being. We're going to keep loving. We're going to keep just following our dreams and walking our truth, because it's what we deserve. You only get one life. You get one life. Like the old survivors say, one life to live. Who y'all gonna be watch old One Life to Live episodes? Because y'all know Auntie love her soap operas. Y'all know I absolutely love my soap operas. Absolutely love them. But you only get it. And life is simply too short to not be. Okay? Oh, I don't know if I did a video on this, but I'll mention it. So, anybody knows me knows, I'm a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan since I was 8 years old. Back to when it was WCW and WWF and NWA. And which NWA is still now, but I'm talking about the NWA with like Sting, Ric Flair, and all those. And the other day, I was just shocked by the news of Wyndham Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt, aka The Fiend, who he lost. And right now, the wrestling world is just in shock. For me, it was a shock because when I was younger, one of my favorite characters was The Undertaker. And the reason why The Undertaker was one of my favorite characters was because of the fact he was so polarizing and he had this like almost supernatural powers. And so when he was, on his way out getting ready to retire and whatnot, here came Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt kind of filled that void. Now, granted, there will never be another Undertaker, nobody can take his place. And just like never be another Bray Wyatt. But he kind of filled that kind of supernatural polarizing figure that the Undertaker left. And I'm just so hurt and sad about it. I have a lot of friends who are hurt and sad by that too. And also, I understand, I think WWE is giving all the proceeds to current The Fiend and Bray Wyatt merchandise to his family. So I just pray for his family, his kids, and JoJo, and everybody. It's just a thing. And there will never be another Bray Wyatt, never be another Fiend. So rest in peace, Wyndham Rotunda. I also want to say that stop allowing people to tell you who you are. Stop allowing people to tell you where you should be. Stop allowing people to dictate your life. Let's normalize following our dreams. Let's normalize being who we are. Let's normalize just going on and just being our best and being the best we can be. Okay? My loves, I hope you enjoyed this live. I may be doing, I'm gonna see if I got any donations. I don't know if I got any or not, but I'm gonna see what I got, and we may do another live tomorrow. But I'm gonna see where I'm at. I love you. And anything you can give, whether it's $1, it does not matter. It's anything helps. I love you, and hopefully I'm on my way to DragCon. I love you, my loves. Have a wonderful and beautiful Saturday. Bye.